Well, it is getting towards the festive season, and many of us are looking at what is the best place to enjoy the traditional Christmas feast. Well, Mr. Toads are putting on a sensational dish with a twist. It's called Under the Mistle-toad. I love the name of this, and to talk about what they've got coming up for the festive season, we are joined in the studio once again by the operations manager for Mr. Toad, Rian Potgieter. Thank you very much for coming in. Good to see you.
Thank you for having us again.
When you're coming to the Christmas period, it's obviously a competitive market in F&B for food. How long out before are you actually trying to navigate and get the cuisine right for the Christmas periods?
So we start around September every year to put our menus together, brainstorm, see what our guests are looking for, what's going to work, and then we finish around middle of October to then start getting things out to market.
So it's not just food, right? It's the whole look and feel of it, the whole visual of it, the entire experience of it. Does the team also start working parallelly with the menus on the look and feel of the place?
Yes, 100%. This year, actually, we had a very nice activation. We had our staff do competitions, both for the food and the beverages that we do for the festive season. So it was days of cook-offs and competitions and celebrations. So to get them in the spirit from long before. And then, yes, we get the front of house ready, we get the kitchen ready, and nice festive season.
So, Mr. Toads, you've got a lot of so many locations that are about. How many actual outlets are there of Mr. Toads?
6 currently in Dubai.
6 currently in Dubai. Yeah, if you want to get down there, it's available until the 7th of January. But what I like about this is that you can obviously get the traditional, turkey, but you do have options of like for Neil veggie sliders, and you do the whole gamut, don't you?
Absolutely. We try and cater for all the demographics of our guests in our local communities, and we've got a lot of vegetarians, so we always make sure when we do something special, we have something for them as well.
Now, Neil is a bit of a sweet tooth. Dessert-wise,
32 of them.
Yeah. It wouldn't be Christmas without a pudding as well, or something indulgent at the end. What are you serving up?
So we've got a sticky toffee pudding this year. It's new on our menu as well, and it's going to stay on after the festive season. So keep an eye out for the new menu launch coming up in January as well.
So it's listed as a fluffy toffee date pudding.
Yeah.
What makes it fluffy?
Lots of bicarb.
When you guys have been working so hard, you particularly are getting ready, obviously, for these Christmas dishes under the mistletoe. But you did a lot of work at COP28, which was an incredible. Yeah, that was an incredible. I wouldn't say an incredible operation for Dubai, but when it came to producing food and drinks that had to be sustainable, what were the recommendations and the requirements and all the loopholes that you had to get through to get clearance?
I wouldn't say there were any loopholes.
On the loopholes, but just the boxes you had to tick.
Look, we were required to have a largely vegetarian menu, which as a British pub was a little bit difficult at the beginning. But we went through some development, made sure we reduced our actual menu size to have a better operation, faster operation, and we selected most of our vegetarian options for that. And then looking at our beverage selection as well to get things that was sustainable. We had some wines that take care of cleaning up the ocean. We have other beverages that do reforestation. So to be part of the whole sustainability program, we made sure that our menu reflects the COP28 vision. And we continue that in our outlets as well. We have no more plastic. We've gotten rid of our takeaway plastic containers. Straws have been gone for a long time. So we do our best in-house as well, not just for COP28 period, but moving forward to be as green as possibly can.
Yeah, I want to be as green as I can, but the one thing, straws, it still gets to me when they still haven't worked out a better straw than one made with plastic.
Well, we were born with a mouth.
I know.
Why do we need straws?
Well, that's
the
That's a
easiest
great
one.
answer.
This is brilliant. But tell me something, it's festive season, obviously. No, just like you, your competitors are also gearing up for things and plans and everything. Do you really keep an eye on what's happening next door or just the street across to keep a tab on how to be effective and ahead of the curve as compared to your competitors?
I would say yes and no. Yes, it's always good to know what our competitors are doing, but I always just strive to be better than we were last year. So I look at what we did last year and what we can do to give our guests a better experience this year. It doesn't always matter what the competitors do, but how can we always be better than we were?
Because it always is a challenging period for the staff, right? The entire team works round the clock because it's the festive period. To keep the customer happy, you technically are ensuring that everyone in the team works a lot more, puts in extra effort. How do you then work around to ensure that the team is happy as well during the festive time?
Yeah, staff welfare is a very important thing this time of year because emotionally also everyone misses their families
Exactly,
around
yeah.
this time. Whether they celebrate it or not, they know that it's a time of family.
True.
But we do small little gatherings in our outlets for our staff to keep the morale up and give them that festive vibe as well. We have a very tight family-like team, so that makes it easier, and having some time off after work, when the outlet closes, just to have a small gathering for our staff. That's usually what pulls us through these few weeks.
Nice.
This time of year, people are always enjoying turkeys, but I've always found turkeys a notoriously hard thing to cook. It can dry out easily. What are some of the tips that you have or that you serve up at Mr. Toad's to make the turkey as best as it can be?
So we have magical turkeys that don't dry out.
Because I'm seeing some people, they put butter under the skin, or they've got to try and work out a way to get flavour in.
Yeah, Joey put his head under the turkey.
Oh, was
didn't
that
he?
In Friends, yeah. Butter is key, definitely lots of butter and flavorings with fresh herbs, salt, nice spices, and then getting the stuffing right. But yes, butter is key to keep that turkey moist.
And you're also doing, I like this because we were speaking about your burgers before. It's like a Christmas burger you're doing, a special festive burger?
Yes, so we decided to go a bit more on our theme for Mr. Toad's and do, instead of a traditional plate of roast, we turned it into some pub food. So we've got burgers and snacks in the festive theme. So we've got the turkey, we've got the glazed veg sliders.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a nice little twist on the traditional festive menu.
I'm invariably a fan of your beetroot and quinoa burgers. Those are absolute winners. For a vegetarian to get something as amazing as that, it's a win for me.
And you can also get is it takeaway for a lot of these options as well?
Yeah, and we've got the turkey takeaway actually. So it's on home delivery this time for the first time that we're doing it with delivery. $4.49. You don't have to cook your turkey. Just place your order 48 hours in advance with us, and we deliver it to you freshly cooked, hot, and ready to go with all the trimmings.
Rian, I realised I've changed because when I first came to Dubai, someone invited me over to their house for Christmas, and they said, "Yeah, come in. We're ordering the turkey." I was disgusted. I was like, "Who doesn't cook their own turkey?" But now I've been in Dubai, I'm like, who would bother cooking? So you're really catering to that great way. You can go to Mr. Toad's, not have to worry about getting the turkey ready. You can have it delivered to your place.
Exactly. You don't even have to eat it up. When it comes there hot, fresh out of the oven.
And I have to just finish off with, are you aware that one of our senior producers here, Errol, lives at Mr. Toad's? Are you aware of how much time, if he's not at work, he's at Mr. Toad's?
Absolutely. He's one of our biggest fans for sure.
Well, congratulations on all your success, both with COP28. Thank you very much for coming in, Rian, the operations manager for Mr. Toad's. If you want to get under the mistletoe, you can enjoy all the seasonal dishes with a twist. Congratulations on your success, and thanks for coming in again.
Thank you.
TSB, Talk Sport Business on Talk 100.